Bambi's claiming that her ex-husband, Lil Scrappy, took her to court. Take a look.
It's hard because, you know, he has taken me back to court.
Go to court for what?
Because I wrote a children's book and I used the likeness of my children in the children's book.
All right, is this petty, or should Lil Scrappy be involved with her business affairs that include their children? Mo, what are your thoughts?
It's giving petty for petty, just tit for tat. I mean, it's really sad to see their whole relationship, any kind of relationship, play out on social media these days because of the children, and the children can go back if they're not already of age or some age to work the internet to find out what's going on with mommy and daddy. So just to see that back and forth is just really, really disheartening. I also think the point of her being taken to court because she wrote a story and she used her children's likeness. They are her children. And I think what is the language I want to say? It's just trash. Like you're not using your actual children for whatever. It's their likeness, it's their image. It's the same thing that happens in any kind of, if they were on the show, what is it? Not Hollywood and hip hop. That show, the Atlanta one on VH1.
The Black people one.
Yeah, that one. All the many different franchises of it. But, you know, it's
Love and Hip Hop.
Thank you. Love and Hip Hop. It's the same thing. If we watched them on an episode, we're reading them in a book. It's just really unfortunate and sad.
What are your thoughts?
Well, listen, this is the deal. It's petty. If they had a conversation and he said, don't do it, and she did it anyway. I mean, it's not petty if they had a conversation and he said, don't use my kids in this book, and she did it anyway. But I don't think that's the case. And I feel like this, and you know I like Lil Scrappy. He's one of my favorite on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But if Scrappy was making his child support payments on time, picking and dropping the kids off at school on time, babysitting when Bambi needed her girl night out on time, then he wouldn't be having these problems. At the end of the day, right? And I don't think that's the case because we know he's behind on his child support payments. And I think Bambi, when she came and spoke to us, needed to find alternative methods to feed her family. And she found by doing this child's book that it could help. And I don't see anything wrong with that. And they are her kids too. She should have the ability to use her kids as a backdrop, as motivation to make money for the household. I just really feel like that the two of them need to figure it out, because at the end of the day, the way they're going back and forth and all this rigmarole that they're causing, it's not hurting anybody except for those lovely kids that they created with each other.